Hey,
that's okay.
speaking of spoilers, I just got something in the mail from Interscope Records, so I wanted to open it up really
Oh, I
quick.
need to check my mail. I probably have mine
got mine
too.
yet.
Oh.
Let's see here. I know what this is.
Drum roll. Hey, Suzanne.
Look at Yay!
Aww.
So cute.
Those are precious.
Aww. Hi, Taehyung.
So cute.
So
The pink and the white.
should we have? I mean, I know everybody knows them because they're legends, but should we have Em and Leslie at least like introduce themselves?
I
I was
absolutely.
about to
think
get
so.
into the welcome. So yeah,
Yes, I think so.
welcome everybody to AP529. We're sorry for the last minute change. That's how we roll
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, you know what though?
Pants
It's a testament to how much we rely on Katie. She's very reliable because when she chooses, as she does sometimes, to, hey, you guys, I'm doing something else, then it's hard to do it without her. We love you,
Well,
Katie.
it's just that the other person that she taught how to do it is Patricia, who also could not be here tonight.
That's
So we were
part two
like,
of that story.
oh God, oh God.
And our backup.
And our
So now we're over here on TikTok. Okay. Fine, guys. We're doing great,
I
sweeties.
bet your Riven could do it. I bet your Riven could do it.
But
Fine.
we didn't have time. By the time we realized it was cutting it a little too close.
Well,
And so,
I love how Katie's like trying to talk you through it. Quick, she's like, okay, first you have to download, and I'm like, let's just do it on TikTok.
I mean, I was getting it done.
You definitely
but
could do it.
I could do it, probably.
It's like
But we
a
didn't-
designated survivor. We need somebody else that can do the job.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
One.
because we are,
They're not here.
yeah, it's madness. So because we are
Hi, Connie.
2 members short, we thought we would. It's been a while since they've been on a live. We used to do Saturday morning lives where our mods and such would pop in, but we thought we would have some of our lovely mods come and join us again. It's been a while, so
Yeah.
you guys want to reintroduce yourselves, even though I'm pretty sure mostly everybody knows who you are.
Sorry, Leslie.
There it is.
Awkward.
Awkward.
I'm M. I do things.
She's one of our mods.
She's also super cute. Look at her. Look at her.
She's adorable.
Like she forgot how to TikTok.
I forgot how to TikTok. It's been a second.
It's fine. We're
It's
doing
fine.
It's like riding a horse.
Mhm.
You're right.
It's fine.
great. What could go wrong?
Mhm.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She mods on here. She mods in our Discord.
I'm here. I'm there. I'm on Facebook.
Oh yeah, she mods in Facebook too.
I do Facebook.
She's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Thanks, Riven. You're doing great, sweetie.
Oh, thank you. We love it. We love when we hear we're doing great.
Amazing.
Leslie?
Sometimes I just type to Katie, pat, pat.
I am Leslie. I worked on lyrics. I do a lot of the teaser trailers. I get to write Ask AP 529 and Steph, I am working on the one you asked me to do.
Thank you.
And I just
Yay.
have general fun and cause chaos with my weird Delulu,
Leslie.
Yay.
which I won't do tonight.
Did anybody else listening to this live hear her past tense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
Past tense.
That's because
I
I'm
worked
done.
Done.
I
Yep.
think it should be a year. A
You hear that,
year.
BTS? No more albums between now and then, unless
Lyrics
Unless-
she says.
unless it's Jungkook. You can release
Yes,
Hope Up
I
Volume
will.
2. We will allow that.
We will
Okay,
digest
I mean-
documents.
and as needed.
You have time before your month.
Done.
But
with everything.
everyone else, no more albums from now until next June.
Listen, I technically don't really have space in Jungho 6 month to do another album because there's already 4 there. But
Find a way. We'd find a way.
Make it work.
Missing. Yeah.
Figure it out.
we just, we do the equivalent of, what was that thing they did on, is it Jimmy Fallon, where they were just shoving the butter into the fishbowl?
Yep.
We just keep getting more
Yeah.
butter. And
Was I
That's
the
how the
only one
vampire
that
months
watched
feel.
that cringing because I was so worried that he was going to keep pushing and that whole thing was going to break and cut him?
I didn't notice this before, but Yoongi's actually Yoongi was like holding it steady so that he was punching, not punching the glass.
Yeah.
Punching, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess Yoongi was worried about it.
Yeah, Yoongi was.
He was.
Listen, Susie, we're AP529. We're capable of all the things.
All the things.
We are.
All the things.
Here we are,
We are.
Peach. Thank you. Glad you found us.
You on your toes.
Sorry, we tried to. I put an announcement in our Discord server, but like I said, this was a very last minute thing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We do apologize.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Mom giving me purple hearts. Did you put 7 in there, Mom? You did.
I always do 7.
OT7 right there.
Goodness.
Mhm.
Yep.
His mom with the 7 purple hearts.
I know.
Loving it.
I don't know how many people know this, that are listening, but my mom was our 1,000th subscriber. And that was really fun because she was in the house with me and we were watching the count go up. And then we were like, oh my God, we're almost at 1,000. We got to hit 1,000. And so I ran into the bedroom where my mom was and had her sign up and we got to see it live. So that was really fun. Yep. She's our 1,000th subscriber.
Weren't we on a meeting when that happened?
I think so. Yeah.
we were.
We recorded it. She's like, yes.
I sent her a nice little Taehyung poster as a thank you.
I know. That was so sweet.
That feels like
I
more
know.
than a year ago, but it was only a year ago.
Almost a
I
year.
know.
Almost a
It
year.
was almost a year because it was like in the first week of our project that she
Yeah.
ended up.
Christina, you're next.
I am next. We have, by the way, speaking of busy, we have a streaming voting guide on our website if that's something that you're interested in learning more about. So a lot of times goals for streaming and charting and voting and things like that, how to do certain things, are passed on different social media. Usually it's Twitter X. But anyways, we gather all of that information from all over all the social medias and we put it in one place for you. So if that's your thing, come to you. There's the Discord channel where we talk about it, and there's also the web page that we have, and you can get to it off of our website, the AP529 website. It is under, hold on a second. I should have this memorized and I don't. Hold on one moment, please. It's under, on the main top menu under Connect. It's streaming, charting, voting. And it's really cool too if you're, it doesn't matter if you're new to streaming, if you've been doing it for a while. We have playlists that we put up on there. So it could be just as easy as you going to the website and clicking on a playlist and letting it play on your Spotify. It could be that easy. So yeah, come and check that out if that's going to be your thing. I like it because every time I stream, I feel like I'm just like moving that needle just a little bit further in favor of Bangtan. So
We're doing our part.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. One thing that's really fun, if you are into the streaming and charting, if you're inside of our Discord server, if you go to the section called Rules and Roles, you can click a button for streaming and charting so that when that particular tag is hit inside of the streaming charting channel, you get pinged. So you get like an unread message notification, because that way, if there's anything like acute, so like we need to go stream right now, or like Mnet is open again, so when a new day rolls around, there's people in this Discord who will ping that channel to let you know you can go vote again. And it's really, really handy for those of us on the ADHD spectrum who have time blindness. So just, go over there to the Rules and Roles and click that button, and then you don't have to worry about your time blindness anymore. Beautiful.
That's awesome. Yeah, really good point. And they change too all the time. So the website has to get updated pretty constantly. So yeah, cool.
Don't forget a holiday shop. You skipped it.
Never. I would never forget it. So the holiday shop.
Skipped it.
The holiday shop is up. And Leslie got something. She got the season to be happy.
Yay.
It's super cute. Oh, hey, what's up? This is my sister, by the way.
Hi.
came all the way from Florida. This is my sister Danielle. So
Hi, Danielle.
that's Stephanie, Doc, Quince, Leslie, and them.
Hello. Just call me Blanche.
True. Yeah. So jeez. So holiday shop up now on the website. Have it marked so you can go directly to holiday shop, because every sale that we make, we will donate $1. Every item sold, we will donate $1 to UNICEF. So it's a cool little trick to do some good this season and get some gifts, and and help support 529 keeping the lights on. So definitely appreciate you. And there's been a lot of people who have gotten a lot of cute stuff, like Leslie's thing. So yeah. And then for Patreon,
We have one.
we have one.
It exists.
We have
It's there.
one. We
This is
do.
totally Katie's job, guys.
We totally do. And we appreciate all of you. There are 3 different levels. There are 3 different levels. I'm just spitting truth. There are 3 different levels. There's a $3, a $5, and a $10. And that $10 one is our Violet VIPs, and we have some extra special goodies for them. And to get on the Patreon, a good way to do that is to go to the website and to click the purple button at the top. This is support 529, AP 529, and you can find our Patreon there. And we are very appreciative, like I said, of anybody who wants to support us throughout what we're doing. And we're constantly trying to think of new things to add to that. So
Yeah.
more to come.
There's little perks for like every level. Everybody, like there's discounts for our merch. Like when you shop for our merch, there's discounts for our Patreon subscribers. And you get like designations in our Discord. And then the highest level of VIPs, we have our own channel in Discord. And they get a lot of sneak peeks to see stuff before everyone else does. And we float ideas with them for stuff too. Whether it be for lives or future merch or just ideas for the project in general. So it's a lot of fun. And as Christina said, we appreciate everyone who helps us out in that way. If you're able, thank you. But if you're not able, we still thank you anyway for coming and joining us and hanging out with us.
Yeah, absolutely. So there we go. All right. Did I get it all? Did I get, yeah. Patreon shop holiday. Yep, I did it.
Leslie.
Okay, I get to talk about this week's blog, which made me cry again. So we are in week 49, and it's called Like a Star That Doesn't Shatter. And it's all about Jin pre-enlistment and doing the astronaut and all the craziness that he did before he left. He gets drunk on a talk show, and the host is so drunk he's got to end it. That was hilarious.
I love Lee Yoongi. She's amazing, and she's so nervous. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and I couldn't remember her name, so thank you. Jin makes alcohol. There's a series on him making grain alcohol with Chef Paik. Lots of good stuff, and Quince has a way of making the members more authentic than they make themselves. So it's amazing. We have a watch party on Thursday where we get to hear Quince read her own blog and watch the content that goes with it. So go to ap529.com website. It's the Monday muster, and we're in week 49. Do I need to add anything else to that?
No, that's good.
Okay. Good.
You did great.
Great. And you're up now.
And now it's my turn. All right, so with that, my turn. So, a reminder, you can sign up for our Google Calendar at ap529.com. That will keep up with all of our content and any BTS releases that we have, our schedules. We do make changes. I use it. Everyone here uses it. It's great. I tell you.
It is.
With that being said, there will be no live Christmas Day, so the 25th. That will be Wednesday, so no live.
Mark
So,
it
yeah.
down. We've already
No
marked it
live
on.
on Christmas.
There's
Mark
no
it down.
lies, but many of us might be hiding in the Bora Lounge to escape our
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
That's
I
fair.
will be
Highly
hiding.
likely. Highly likely.
There's a high likelihood that quite a few people will be over in the Bora Lounge on Christmas Day. So just kind of meander your way over there if you're feeling bored or also want to hide.
Yeah.
Can I just say how cool I thought that was on Thanksgiving? That people who didn't have others could just sit in there. I thought that was the coolest thing.
We literally were there all day.
Yeah.
I know my
Just come
family
and chill.
Thanksgiving happened on Sunday, so like Thursday I was off work and bored, so I was in the Discord like the whole day. It was great. I loved it. All right, so we will be live the following Wednesday, January 1st on New Year's Day, because that is our AP529 birthday anniversary.
Woohoo!
It's our
One.
festa.
We
It is
turned
our
1 years old.
We did
on
it.
January 1st.
1 year
It's
of
our
everything
AP529
going perfectly
birthday
according to plan.
Yep.
We've been doing great all year, sweeties.
My
So
turn. My turn.
we are celebrating that on New Year's Day over on should be on the YouTube live that day. So but we'll see how things go.
Yep. And Katie and I just came up with a new design series idea today that's probably going to be launched around the 1st of January. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun.
That's it. That's the only teaser we get.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Not even a hint.
Nothing.
Week teaser. It's a
Wait,
week
what?
teaser.
Nope.
You're working on what? What was it?
We
A new
we
merch
just came
line.
up with a new design series idea that would be perfect for the 1st. So, I mean, 2025, it's going to be our year. It's going to be our year.
Us and BTS, man.
It's gonna be great, guys.
It's going to be great.
I would say we'll have our shit figured out by the time we turn 1 year old, but clearly
Live.
We only have 3 weeks because
We're not
that's
gonna.
too
We only have 3 weeks.
not
We're
enough
not
time.
gonna. We're just
Not
gonna
enough
continue in the chaotic path we've done for this whole fucking year, and this is how it is. This is what we are.
Yep.
So.
Although you say we only have 2 weeks till the 1st, but didn't we get this project started in like the 2 weeks before January?
Like 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had a 3-week lead. Yeah.
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 We've been doing a whole new website, created
Yeah,
the
I
blog out of
remember
fucking
December
nowhere.
5th is when I put the call out and said, would anybody be interested? And that's
Are
how
you
quick it all
serious?
came together.
I know on Christmas I was making a buttload of documents for lyrics. I spent all day Christmas just making Google Docs.
Yeah.
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 I remember a lot of like wide eyes and like
There were so many spreadsheets created in the 3-week lead up.
Yeah.
Years last year.
So many spreadsheets.
Deep in the spreadsheet sauce at that point in time. There was
we were deep in the sauce.
probably
the docs.
1,000 different
So many
documents
docs,
got
so many
made in those
spreadsheets.
3 weeks. And then they've
Docs
done
on docs on docs. And not that doc. Not
Oh
that
yeah,
doc.
there was a bat story. Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
there was a bat
Oh
story.
my God,
about Katie.
Katie's bat story.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of things happen. It's crazy
What a
times.
time. What a time. Look at us.
Look at
Look at
us.
us.
Look at us. Who knew?
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Steph, you're up next.
Okay. Guess what? We just got done with our Kansas City meetup and we're already planning our next one.
Yeah, we are.
So if you went to the Moss City meetup in Kansas City in September, if you went or you are a Violet VIP, check your emails because you have early access to registration for the next 3 days.
Yes.
So go check your email, get registered, read all the information because Katie put all of it. If you shouldn't have one question after you read everything we
You
put
should
in.
not.
Just read the email.
Yep.
Read it
Yeah.
carefully.
I have a saying at work and in my life in general where I say RTFM, which is read the fucking manual.
When you-
RTFE. Read
when
the
you are
fucking
reading this
guys.
email.
It will answer all your questions.
You are reading it. Pretend that Jungkook is somewhere in there shirtless and you have to find him.
Don't give Katie more work like I did.
That level of attention to detail.
Yes.
Is what
That's all we're asking.
Like you're searching for a freckle.
RTFE, my friend. RTFE.
Find that freckle.
Find that freckle. That email.
I wanna
Be
look
the
for the
first.
freckle.
Be the first person.
Yep.
Spot the freckle, okay?
Please understand that we are not trying to actually make this a scavenger hunt. There are no freckles.
No.
Act like there.
But
Comments.
There would have been if I thought about it first.
There would have been.
I know, we totally should have hidden a freckle in the email.
I
next
think that's a new
time,
t-shirt idea. That's a new t-shirt idea.
find the freckle.
It's one of
And
those
you
games
can have-
that you play and you spin people around and they have to pin the freckle.
Oh, I think you just.
Kansas City idea.
I just
Pin the
said
freckle on the
you
tag.
made a- I think you just made something for Kansas City.
Okay, note to self. Pin
Pin the freckle on Tay.
the
Oh my.
You lose points if you hit the wrong body part.
shit. Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. We know where a lot of their moles are. We know where they are. We could do it. We could do it.
Allowed to see that portion of their body. We know where they are. It's fine.
What? There's no freckle? Are you sure?
Do we know that? Well, we don't know.
It depends we have to learn Are You Sure in Korean.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
Let's move on to our member news, you guys. You know, this is our midweek tea. This is our midweek check-in with BTS and everything that's been going on. This is our news comprehensive live. So we go through all of the members and then we do a little OT7 at the end. But of course, as always, we go in fan chant order. So if you show up 10 minutes from now and you ask me why we haven't talked about Namjoon, you will get side-eyed.
Yep.
Just a reminder.
You'll get Hobi side eye.
Yeah. So starting with our fearless leader at the beginning of our fan chant, RM, his documentary is still in the theaters. It is out now. Have you seen it yet? Give us a yes or no in the comments. Tell us if you loved it. I think all of us except maybe Doc. Em, have you been to see it yet?
I haven't been able to see it because of my work schedule. I know.
Work.
Do I
How
need to
dare.
write you a letter to your boss?
Yep,
Oh, you
write
are
a
the
note.
boss. Never
I
mind.
am the
She is the
boss.
boss.
I am the boss.
Listen, if you need me to write a note to yourself to tell you
Yeah,
to give
exactly.
yourself a fucking break,
Doctor's note.
She will be sick in between 7 to 10 p.m. this day.
Put it in your file.
Bed
cabinet,
rest.
so if the higher ups ask, you
Sure,
had a
your
reasonable
responsibility.
reason to let yourself go early that day.
Well, the
Well,
good news is for anybody that hasn't seen it, we know it'll show up somewhere. You can watch it
Down
later.
the line, I'm sure.
Exactly.
I'm seeing it.
I'm not worried. I know I'll see it eventually.
Yeah.
It'll end up on Disney Plus like everything else. Just a matter of time.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
talked about
I'm
it this
hoping
past We talked
So
about it this past Sunday on our live in more detail, and I'm sure we'll probably talk about it again this coming Sunday when even more people have had the chance to see it. We'll talk about it probably some more, but you can catch. I don't know if that live is on YouTube yet, but if not, it will be soon. So you can catch it. We upload all of our lives onto YouTube. I mean, normally the Wednesday ones are there anyway, but the Sunday ones we upload to YouTube. So this just yesterday. So the documentary is doing amazing. All of us who have seen it have loved it. Loved it. Kim Namjoon is an amazing person with an amazing brain, and just a stellar human being all around. Yesterday he shared some things in his Instagram stories that were also amazing. The man never ceases to surprise me with the depth at which he is willing to examine himself and to share himself and to share it with everybody in the hopes that maybe it might help somebody. He shared some snippets of some correspondence that he had with his friend Colde, who we know is also a singer in the K-pop world. He featured on RM's album Indigo on the song Hectic, and Namjoon has also featured on some of his songs as well. And so they are friends, and he shared a snippet of a letter that Colde wrote to him and then his response back to him. Or it was his letter first and then Colde's response. I'm not sure. But I will say that I just wanted to read, I'm not going to read all of it, but I just wanted to point out a couple of things. So like Colde was talking about, he said something like the world seems so unfair. Like right now, basically, like there's a lot of people are dealing with a lot of things, especially like it seems like innocent people are having to deal with a lot of things, and everything feels really heavy. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. But he said, even if that's so, and we feel helpless, let's just live as not now, Alexa. It's always right when I'm in the middle of something like deep and meaningful.
You know what, Alexa triggers the Bonton would never side of my cup. Totally.
Not now, Alexa. Anyway. No! Stop! Okay, sorry about that, guys. He said, let's just live, even if that's the case, if we feel helpless, let's just live like we can still make a difference, basically. Let's go in. He's like, let's go in with like our bare fists and attack this world. And he's like, and even if you're having like a sleepless night, know that I'm also having a sleepless night in solidarity with you, but let's make sure we eat well and all that good stuff that they always say. Are you eating well? Blah, blah, blah. Eat healthy. And it was amazing. And then Namjoon's response, equally amazing. He said, I hope that this year and a half will not be a waste of time. But he says something about like having dangerous thoughts and things like that. And this is just a paraphrase of a translation. So take the actual words worth a grain of salt and just think about the meaning of like the general meaning of them. Just basically doing some deep thinking. And he says, no matter where you are, when you are, or who you are with, in the end, everything depends on your heart and your sincerity. And cool. Thanks, Namjoon. Mm-hmm. So there are screenshots out there. The IG story is of course gone now, but it's out there in perpetuity if you haven't seen it yet. I actually did some Google Translate, so maybe if they're not already in Namjoon's thread, I'll drop them in there. But yeah, just amazing. So Kim Namjoon continues to be a stellar human being. And then 1 year ago, these are some auspicious days right here, you guys. Be prepared to hear this a number of times tonight. 1 year ago today, Kim Namjoon enlisted in the military, December 11th last year. So we are 1 year down, only 6 months left to go until we get Namjoon back.
Yay. Makes me giddy.
We were watching this on the live together. That was fun. I remember that.
We were. Mm-hmm. We were. All right, Stephanie, you're up.
Okay. On that note, 1 year ago today, and tomorrow, I guess. I mean, depending on the time zone. Jin was seeing off his brothers to the military, and the world was sobbing. And it's amazing to me that a year has passed. We have 6 months left. We see light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
And here we were a year ago thinking, what are we going to do to fill our time? Because like we're not going to have like any things coming out. We're not going to. Silence. Yeah, we're never going to hear from them. It's going to be horrible.
Right? Just kidding.
It'll be so lonely.
We're not going to have anything to listen to.
Lonely. We need to support each other in all our loneliness.
The lamp.
Ridiculous.
We're all on our fainting couches just waiting.
We even lived through
Time
this
to pass.
together. Monochrome. Okay.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Monochrome, which
Ah.
We even put up with this
by the
bullshit.
way.
Okay.
Yep.
Check
Yeah,
that website
true.
quickly for us, just in case something happens more.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, back on.
Any hoodle.
Aw.
Yo-chan.
Okay. So we're talking about Jin, or you can also call him CEO Jin. For reals now. For reals. Okay. He has started a company. The company's name is Jenny's Lamp, which is an agricultural company. And he has founded it with chef, is it Paik?
Yeah, I think Paik is like a romanization sort of it.
Yeah.
It's Paik or Paik. Either is.
Their BP is oftentimes the same letter.
Yeah.
The
Paik
sounds
is
accurate.
Yeah.
So they're both right.
Anyway, his cook friend.
Friend,
Chef.
his chef friend, I beg his to your finest pardon. Who's very famous as chef.
I don't have a teacup, but
Also, he's upgraded. He now has 2 chef friends.
He now has 2. So
Fight over him.
I am biting my
In
tongue.
whom
I'm
he
biting my
won't take
tongue.
sides on. Did you hear how fast he changed the subject when they asked him to pick which one he liked better? He was like,
Which
"Man, it's a different
one's
topic."
he liked more? He was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Now, when I was going through his birthday lives, in one of the later ones, he was like, all my friends are old. I need to make some young friends.
That's fair.
old friends are good. Old friends are good.
Old friends are
all
great.
friends are great.
What's actually interesting is
Heads rule.
that he had already picked the name Jenny's Lamp for his future studio, but the studio didn't come to fruition. And so it's almost like a girl that grows up her whole life with a baby name in her head, but she doesn't have a baby, so she got to use it for something else. That's basically what happened here. So he used it for the company. They are releasing a distilled liquor called iGin. I love it.
I'm there.
I'm so excited.
I'm there, Jen.
This is very exciting. We saw his interest originally in traditional Korean liquor on his show on YouTube. So now you can kind of go back and rewatch that.
Which is in the blog this week.
It's called Jin's Traditional Alcohol Journey: The Drunken Truth. That's amazing.
It's a fun fact in the blog this week.
Yay. Okay, next. Should you drink iGin, you might have visions of you and him having a 4-year-old child running around, and you can turn around and watch Jin on today's Jin Run Jin. Yeah, or yesterday's.
Yeah,
Dressed
yesterday.
like JK.
Yesterday.
The little kids dressed like
JK.
JK.
He really was dressed like Jungkook.
Totally.
And acted like Jungkook.
Yeah,
I've watched it 4 times already.
it's very fun.
If I had functioning ovaries, they would be quivering, but they're not functioning, so they're not.
Oh, I've heard quite a few people say that they feel like their ovaries turned back on. So
I don't even have them. And, yeah.
It was super cute.
Yeah,
It was adorable. I
Yeah.
loved it.
oh, so cute. He's had some radio appearances drop. I didn't get to watch all of one of them because I had such a reaction of secondhand awkwardness that I turned it off because the radio host dared to ask him if he had seen Coldplay in concert. So I was like, I cannot watch this one more second.
it was so awkward.
That one was bad. But the other one,
Listen, I suffered through
was
the
good.
end of that interview. Now, Jin was cute as shit, but that interview, she didn't even bother to spend 30 seconds Googling this man's career.
nope, she sure didn't.
Not 30 seconds. She didn't even know his track list.
No.
Yeah.
Well, and what she did not know in information about him, she made up for with obnoxious laughing. Like
Very-
loud.
No, that's the best way to fill a silence.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
song that you performed on stage with Coldplay. I'm so sorry I didn't Google you.
It was horrible. It was horrible. It was
Wild.
offensive. Jin handled it very well, though. I was proud. Okay, so he handled it very well.
Listen, guys, what's not going to end up in our blog is that interview.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Nope. She's not going down in history as, no.
It's so bad. There was another one, though, from SiriusXM was fantastic.
Right.
Same day. That interview, 10 out of 10. That was spectacular interview skills.
Yep, it was great. Okay, a couple more things. I'll Be There has 24 million views on YouTube.
Woo.
Running Wild has 14 million. And Happy merch is available on Weverse, but a lot of it's sold out. So if you want it, go, but don't go till after this live.
Unless you have
That's
two
fair.
screens.
Yeah, unless you have to get
Later, after.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah.
That happy merch, by the way, is so pretty.
It
I
is
love
so
the
cute.
deep
Oh my
blue
God.
color that they're using.
Perhaps is a particular design itch. Yes.
It's so pretty.
It's the first merch I didn't want, oddly enough.
Oh, I wanted that bag so bad.
I didn't buy anything. I'm so proud of myself.
I didn't either. And
job.
Listen,
look
my
at us.
Christmas
Look
present-
at us.
Look at us saving money.
Look at us saving money
wallet
in
said nay,
2024.
but my heart said
I
yes,
didn't even
want
look.
all of it. Fine.
I also did not spend any money.
All
We
right.
did get a shit ton of pictures from Jin the past couple days.
We did.
We did.
Fine.
Making us
Yep.
so happy.
Yeah,
being-
you can buy the, what is
Jin
it? The,
channel on Discord. Jin.
yeah, those pictures. Nice. Okay. Is it time for sugar? Is it time for you?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
It's always time for sugar.
Minyungi.
Always time for
Yay.
sugar.
Yeah.
Yoongi, marry
Min
me.
Yoongi. Min Sugar Genius. There it is.
Mhm.
All right. So, even though Yoongi is radio silent, just as he told us he was going to be, we still continue to get Spotify records and people, of course, obviously listening to his music. So, August D album by August D has now surpassed over 420 million streams on Spotify, which is awesome. And then one of the songs that I play multiple times a day, Higum by August D, is the most streamed Korean rap song on the global top K-pop song of the year, 2024.
Amazing.
Congratulations to August D. We love you, Yoongi. We miss you.
So excited.
you.
I love that song. Man.
We love
I
you.
stream it
We
all the
miss
you.
time.
Yes.
I mean, I know why,
All right.
but
We have roughly 6 months left before we get Yoongi back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I believe his release date is supposedly going to be June 21st.
Your birthday.
Which I'm not saying I'm the number one Yoongi fan, but because that is my birthday, I feel like
It was
We're
planned.
not nominating
It's-
it.
It's
We're
planned,
not-
yeah.
Stephanie and I get the other 4.
They get the other
That's
4.
fine.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
On
we
our-
get
on
for
our
my
birthdays.
birthday?
Yep.
What we get for my birthday is fuck all. That's
I don't get anything either.
January.
We get nothing. It's January.
My
You don't know.
My birthday
They can drop
this year
the hat,
is
they
the
can
only
drop
time
it.
I'm excited to share my birthday with something else. Any other time I'd be like, I'm not sharing my birthday, but I will share it with the release of RM&V.
Yeah.
Listen, I would love to share my birthday with Bangtan in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not saying that J-Hope should announce a new HOTS Volume 2 on my birthday, but I'm not nominated.
Well, I guess I share a birthday week with JK and Namjoon, so
Okay.
I share a week. So I guess I get something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get a week.
And then on my birthday, the very next day, I get the release of Jungkook and Jimin.
So
That's
my
gonna be cool.
birthday is right after Kansas City.
Hey.
Oh,
Just saying.
all right.
Just saying.
So-
And talk me
so
out of
what
these
I-
Wuto slippers.
You need
You
them?
don't need them, Leslie. Don't get them.
Listen, we've already got Taehyung slippers coming.
You need them?
How many slippers do you need?
All of them.
I
Emma-
mean,
oh.
listen.
Happy early birthday, Netta. Oh, Netta's here. We haven't seen you in a while, Netta.
Hi, Netta.
Hey, Netta.
It's our break from grad school or PhD school or doctor school or.
Yes, yes.
Woohoo.
Cool.
All right. Next
All right,
up
it's time for
is
J-Hope.
J-Hope!
J-Hope is out doing shit. Listen,
Finally.
J-Hope is coming because
Doing
we
things.
finally, so at 3:00 this morning, Central Standard Time, give or take 30 seconds, we got 12 photos dropped on the Weavers. It was a
We
12
did.
photo sketch for his KBO Korean series with all his cuteness and his glove and being adorable. And 1 hour later,
She's not biased.
1 hour later, give or take 42 seconds, we got the Bangtan episode for the 2024 KBO Korean series. Now, what makes me so excited about this is not only did we get to watch Jungkook practice throwing that perfect pitch he threw out, but this is the first drop of the first official post-military activity that he engaged in. So
Yes,
this
more coming.
This first pitch for the KBO Korean series marked his first official activity post-military. And we just got the Bangtan bomb and the photo, or not the Bangtan bomb, but the Bangtan episode and the photo sketch for it, which tells us we're about to join the land of J-Hope post-military extravaganza nonsense.
Let the games begin.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
happening, guys.
And that sketch was so cute.
Do it.
We found out that his dad was there with him, which was so cute.
So
That's
that
adorable.
picture he put on Instagram, so like some of the pictures, but at least for sure that really adorable one of him on Instagram, his daddy took that picture, according to the Bangtan episode. So I thought that was super freaking cute that his dad was taking pictures that he put on Instagrams for us. So so
Because he went to Gwangju, which is where he's from.
yeah. It was he was
Speaking
in
of
his
super
hometown,
freaking
so-
cute, just once.
And he took the train, like, kind of by. Oh my God, that kid, man, was
I
so.
can't get enough of it.
He is so cute. It's stupid.
He was
Did you hear
adorable. I absolutely
when
loved
he
him.
called
All
Jin
the kids
you?
at the end, like,
Yeah.
how, did you not feel Jin when he went and buried himself in that pit?
Yeah.
And he was like, "How did he find me?" And then
That kid had audacity. That kid, yeah.
He did. He did.
You know what? You got to put a sassy kid with Kim Seok Jin. You just have
sure.
to. They have to bicker, or it's
for
not
very
good.
specific reason, personality
We
wise,
need
you know.
those two. We need him to bicker with children because it's the cutest fucking shit to ever happen.
He was like,
Um,
"Find me a toddler that most represents Jungkook."
and they did, and then they
He tried to pretend like he thought he was going on. I don't want to spoil it too much, but it says in the beginning when they showed it in the preview that he thought he was going on a blind date. He tries to play it off like he thinks he's actually going on a real date. We know, Jin, that you did not think that you were going.
No way.
There's no
I
way.
don't think it was his
Close.
nephew. I don't think it was his nephew.
Yeah, not a chance, Kim Seok Jin.
I don't think it's his nephew.
Back to J-Hope.
All right, back to J-Hope in streaming news. So Neuron has reached over 131 million streams on Spotify. I know, it's so exciting. We were fighting for it in the beginning of December. We were like so close to that 100 million streams, and we made it. And now we're at 131. On the streets at 196 million. Arson is at 190 million, and
So close.
More has 266 million streams on Spotify. So
We want more.
exciting.
I'm thirsty. We're all thirsty.
And as a quick reminder, don't forget, Twitter Army is organizing and planning to chart Blue Side Outro on December 28th this year. So their goals are to get #1 on iTunes and as many other countries as possible. They want #1 global digital song sales and #1 iTunes worldwide. If you want to support that push, the Twitter phrases being used are "Let's paint the charts blue" and #Hope on the charts. So December 28th, stream the ever loving shit out of Blue Side Outro. And if you have iTunes, go throw 99 cents at it, or however much those songs cost these days. So that's the plan, is Blue Side Outro on December 28th.
Yes.
Wendell is asking, do we know why that particular date? Did somebody already answer that?
I think it's because it works out a lot as far as like charting goes. It's between known releases. It's just it's a day that a lot of people are off because it's on a Saturday. It's on a weekend, so I think they're just choosing that date because a lot of people are going to be free to stream because it's a weekend. It's before we hit a lot of like odd New Year releases. It's after we've done all the Christmas releases. So there's a real high chance we're actually going to be able to get him at number one because we're kind of in between the most popular time for people to drop new music, and it's on a weekend so that you can purchase it. Somebody said 69 cents. That's the cost of a song on iTunes.
Yeah, it is.
So there you go. That's a good number, guys.
Hey-o.
I see what you're doing there.
Where's Yoongi in that yellow sweater?
I see how it is, iTunes. So go
sweater.
spend
Someone yellow card her.
69 cents.
Yellow?
You know what? I can yellow card myself.
Where's Jimin? Get over here, Jimin.
Yellow card myself. Okay.
I yellow card myself, sir.
I raised you one yellow card.
Okay, but you gotta admit, we all went there. There was nobody.
Everybody's
Every single one of us did.
If
But
that's
I work
the
in a
real
high school.
price,
I have a reason.
listen, I don't iTunes, I Spotify, but if that's the real price for a song on iTunes, like I would die because that's fucking hysterical.
No, it's like
I think it's like a 99 cents though.
I think she's right. I don't know what
do
it is.
it. No,
I thought it was 99 cents.
I haven't bought a song off iTunes in years, so I have no idea.
I have no idea. Yeah, it's been a literal more than a decade.
Everything's free now, so I have no idea.
Meta said the real cost is usually $1.29, not 60. Okay. That was really fucking funny.
No, that was really funny when you. Okay.
I wish it were because that's funny.
Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. Our audience is pretty witty.
I love it. I love it. I'm
Yes,
a big
they
fan.
are.
But also, let's paint the charts blue, y'all. December 28th.
Hags are funny.
Love it.
Indeed.
is it time for?
Yes.
Jimin, this has been floating through my head.
That's so fucking rude, Leslie. How dare you?
Yeah.
Called for.
Someone sent it to me this morning, so I thought I'd share the love. Yeah, Jimin is going up on all the charts this week, apparently. Jimin this week on the Billboard charts, the Artist 100, he's at number 70. That is up 28 spots. Who is on the Hot 100 at number 47? That is up 9 spots. My husband even likes Who, which he keeps calling it that Korean music.
Okay.
But he likes Who because it's a ballad and it's in English. But you know, that's fine. Digital Song Sales has a re-entry up to number 13. The global, excluding US, he's at 23. That's down 1. Sorry, I lost my place. Global 200, he's at number 24. Thank you. Which is up 6. And streaming songs, he's at 35, which is up 8. Muse is number 114 on the Billboard 200. That's up 43 spots.
Wow,
And
Jimin.
And on the world albums, it's number 5, which is up 1. And you know, maybe it's the year anniversary because tomorrow is the year since he enlisted, or maybe because, quote, he still got it.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Muse and
That album is just that good.
Still got it.
Yeah.
I have a new favorite song off of Muse, by the way.
Yeah.
I've moved over to Patricia's favorite song, Slow Dance. I can't stop listening to it.
That's me too.
I can't stop listening to it.
Fantastic.
Mine is Be
I'm still stuck
Mine.
on Be Mine. I'm still stuck on Be
Me
Mine.
too. Me
They're
too.
good too. They're all good.
They're all good.
Damn.
They're all good. You
But
can't go wrong.
also, I streamed the shit out of that whole album according to my Spotify wrapped, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I still need
It's
like the first thing he does when he gets out of the, maybe not the first thing. Give it a little while.
My favorite thing about being a BTS girl
choreo.
is that like when you're listening to your like your stream, whatever, like your playlist, in 1 second you've got like, you know, Love Me Again and what that, then the next thing all of a sudden you got, you know, RM singing Get Your Ass Out of the Trunk. You know,
You know what?
Bitch. And then you got Jimin singing like an angel to like slow dance. And then, I mean, it's just like the most random shit. It's awesome.
It's
It's
beautiful.
a lot of whiplash back and forth.
Yes.
I really wish sometimes, I was thinking about this the other day. I really wish sometimes, you remember back in the day when we used to make mixtapes for each other? And we
Yes.
would wait till the right song would play on the radio and then we'd record it. Like, so we were like all DJs.
Yes.
Sometimes I wish people would make playlists a little bit more like that so that I didn't have the emotional roller coaster of some of y'all's playlists. Like, I get it and I like the songs when they come on, but it really seriously ping pongs me back and forth.
I think that like people around our ages kind of do that. Like I set my playlist up kind of like that. I try to keep mood in mind. I try to do like a gradual shift in mood. I have like a Bangtan solo playlist, and I was trying to arrange it like where it's all fan chant order, and it goes in like it goes down to 7, and then it starts over again. It starts over again. It's a great plan until you remember the fucking rap line has so much music. So I had to start going in and adding in little like triplets of rap line in between the 7 because I didn't have enough music for like Jin and Jimin. So it's just like yeah.
That's why I put it on shuffle. I let it
You know
shuffle.
what's funny is like my boss was also like, he was like, sure, BTS is your number 1 on your Spotify Wrapped because you only ever fucking listen to BTS. And I was like, bitch, I have over 2,100 artists I listened to in 2024 and they still fucking hit my number 1. So I just like them.
All right, Leslie, go ahead. We'll
I just like them.
What? Who continues to climb the Spotify daily top songs chart? It's number 1 in Korea, which I think is awesome. It's number 8 on global, and Jimin's favorite number, 13 in the US. So, Jimin, and I love his sweet little thank yous. Like when he got that number 1 on all 3, and then he just like came on Weverse and stared at the screen, and then he gave us this little note that we got. He really is grateful. He's just a sweet man, and I miss him really a lot lately.
I know.
6 months.
Taehyung.
Not Taehyung.
Oh, here we go. Actually, he's been kind of quiet this week. But his music is speaking for him. Yes. So Winter Ahead with Park Hyo-shin debuted at number 1 this week on the Billboard Digital Song Sales in the US. Number 1 debuted. It also debuted at 99 on the Billboard Hot 100, which I believe is his 5th or 6th song to debut on the Billboard Hot 100. So it's at 99. I'm sure we can get it to climb higher. Number 14, debuted number 14 on the Billboard Global, excluding the US, and it's at number 33 on the Billboard Global 200. So Winter Ahead is doing amazing things. It's up to 11 million views on YouTube, which is amazing. So White Christmas, how many people are playing that on a loop? Yep.
Have you guys seen a video of the LP playing on a record player?
Yes.
Yes.
I need it now.
It's amazing.
I need it now.
Yep.
I can't wait for mine to get here. I'm so excited.
I don't have a record player and I don't collect them, but it made me want it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, why don't you explain it real fast, Leslie, for those in the comments that don't know what it looks like?
When it spins, the snowflakes move.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Really cool.
It looks like
a lot
snowing.
into the design elements of this release. They didn't just say, "Oh, we put together this and we threw it out." No, they put a lot of thought into
This
it.
is thought.
Yeah.
All across the board, from the fact that they reached out to Taehyung and asked him to do it, to all of the design elements, the inclusion of Yeontan, the tribute that they did for him at the end. Like, a lot of thought went into this. So White Christmas has debuted at number 25 on the global Spotify chart with 3.8 million streams. And this is the biggest streaming debut for a Christmas song in Spotify history. Do you hear that, Mariah?
Do you hear that?
Wow. The biggest
Get her.
streaming debut for a Christmas song in Spotify history. Yep. Bing Crosby's official Twitter thanked all of the fans for all of their love. That was really sweet. Their advent calendar continues to be adorable. If you guys have not checked that out, make sure you do. Today, you could get a special recipe for these holiday cookies. You replied, which I did. So maybe I'll be sharing that recipe.
Someone needs to make them.
White Christmas is at 2 million views on YouTube thus far, which I know it's really hard. I can't watch it without crying, but I'm sure we'll get that number higher. But yeah, I get emotional every time I watch that video. It's hard not to. I think that's one of those songs that makes you kind of emotional anyway, because a lot of us probably have memories already attached to it. And then when you add in like this new element with Taehyung and Yeontan, it makes it even more emotional. So it's just find yourself going, oh God, you know? Anyway. And then of course, also 1 year ago today, Taehyung enlisted in the military along with Namjoon. So we have just 6 months left to go before we get him back.
Yay! We're 2/3 of the way, guys.
Yay.
Wow.
All right, Emily, go, go, go.
Go,
All right. So our cookie, our maknae. So everyone saw this week that he randomly linked a YouTube and a Threads to his IG account, or a BAM's account. Sorry, not his.
We knew
BAM's
what you meant.
account. We talked about this morning with me and Steph did. We were just goofing, but I think it would be funny if he did this so like everyone could have whoever's taking care of Bam live stream Bam like 24 hours a day, so you can just pop in, see him like sleeping, him getting some treats, getting some loving, and then like you can keep an eye on him. I think that's wishful thinking. That's obviously probably not what it is. Who knows what it is? I have no idea, and I think that'd be great. Honestly. I would watch that dog so much.
I feel like we kind of need it right now after the whole Yeontan thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, give us a tanny dog to watch and
Just
be like,
need to see him.
just need to see him. We just need to see him. And
put it, Jack.
And it'd be even wilder too if there was like comments and like certain things triggered like treats, and it would like shoot a treat out. Like that'd be amazing.
That dog would get way over.
Oh my!
I know.
Dogs would get so fat, so fast.
Just like
Army would figure out the trigger words, and then they just spam them.
it would take one of us to. It would take one person, and it shoots out, and the next thing you know, it just keeps going.
That's a good boy.
Good boy. Good
Oh,
boy.
you
Good
fat
boy.
dog.
Pressing the pedal.
JK will finally see me and be like, what happened? Be like, well, Army figured out the trigger word to give him treats, so here we are.
One of the programming armies would just program a bot that would just spam it.
They'd finally have to just shut it down.
Yeah.
You're done after 1 hour.
No more treats, Army. Stop.
He's just on his back with like his
Just in a little food
He's
coma.
passed out with like treat.
That'd be amazing.
It's like
Oh my gosh.
the best nap of his life. He will feel our love.
He will.
Yep, he would.
All eat our feelings, Bam. Let's all eat our feelings.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're about to do that this holiday season. Eat all our feelings.
It's fine. I Am Still the Original is out on Disney Plus. It is amazing. The shirt was not shirting.
The BT21.
The worst part was that he just pops in.
It literally came out of nowhere.
He just pops into the screen. You no warning. No warning.
No warning whatsoever. I was floored. I was like,
Your business, and all of a sudden,
I was enjoying my day.
I was sitting there. I was watching it with Sean because I was like, I've already seen this. You're going to love it. It's so great. And then all of a sudden, Jungkook walks into frame with no shirt on, and Sean just goes to me like that. And I was like, ah! That
was not in the movie.
No warning.
I have not watched it yet.
Yes.
So you're telling me I need to watch it.
Jungkook tried to give us spoilers with his Golden Closet film and just popping out of nowhere on that thing with no shirt. He tried to tell us. He was warning us ahead of time. He was it wasn't a good enough. It did not properly prepare us, but he tried. He tried.
There's no warm up to it. It literally just out of nowhere.
Boom!
Well,
Like this, like he's tired. He just sick. Out of the shower, and then
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Thanks, I'll be watching it tonight."
Thanks.
thank you.
Leslie's
Appreciate it.
she's like opening Disney Plus right now, getting ready to queue up
she's
for
already
when
off
we're
the
done.
live. She's like,
Go
forget
ahead
it. I
and
gotta go.
anybody that's got it, just go ahead and drop that timestamp because I know
It's
Well,
early.
it's
at
over
least
there.
one of you has
Early
timestamp.
in episode 1.
One.
Like you don't like. I'm with.
It is so fast into episode 1.
Yeah.
I've been
So
busy.
fast.
You're just like,
So fast. Any hoodle.
don't know what's going on.
Well, Heather,
I
know-
went
guess
back. I
we
couldn't
know what
believe
we're
I saw
watching
it.
Friday.
Rewound it.
It's like the most replayed part on Disney Plus that they've ever
course it
seen
is.
in the history of their app.
Probably.
But you know what my
Probably.
most replayed part is? You know what my most replayed part is? The part with him on the bed with his kicking his little heels up.
Oh my god,
That-
yes.
That I have a clip of.
He's like,
Where he's looking himself
He's
up.
watching the show, yeah.
after tax.
Yes, you should, Heather.
I just want to say for the record, his reaction to him seeing himself is very different when I see than me when I see myself.
It's cute.
Yes.
Though. It's cute.
He's all his aggression and kicking his legs like a little schoolgirl, and we're like, oh, ew.
We're like, oh god.
After
Yeah.
the movie came out, I dropped in the Discord. I'm like, Caitlin, find me this clip. And like 30 seconds later, Caitlin gave me that clip. So it's on my phone. I can watch it anytime I want.
Into the freaking episode. Like credit.
Yeah.
Naked Jungkook. Fine.
Literally.
Fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We're okay.
Totally fine.
It's good. It's
But,
good. We're good.
so-
We're good,
Tomorrow, the 12th, here in the States, marks 1 year since JK listed. That means we have 6 months left.
Yep.
Soon.
We can do it.
Soon he'll be back, and soon we'll be able to watch that man fold his underwear again on lives. He'll fall asleep.
Sleep.
He'll ghost hunt. Who knows?
Here's my
Like-
question in that new
I think
Anything's
he's
a-
house.
do you still think he has the pink microwave or do you think he upgraded his appliances?
I think he probably upgraded.
Darn.
I think
Yeah.
everything in his house is going to be new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Including
the
his
pink.
house.
Maybe in this house he won't even have a microwave because he's afraid of microwaves.
True.
It'll be great if we get a house.
Yep.
That would be cool.
I need JK Ghost Hunters. I now
Maybe
need JK
JK
Ghost
will go
Hunters.
on the I Live Alone and show us his house. So
Yeah.
Ooh, that would
yeah.
be
Well,
cool.
who knows? Because he's getting those social media accounts up and running. Who knows?
Yeah, he
What
is.
he's
Who
got
knows?
planned.
Who knows?
I know.
Again, hoping for a BAM
Okay,
live.
Christina.
All right, here we go. Let's wrap it up with some OT7 things. So, just surpassed 760 million streams on Spotify. Life goes on. Yes. Remember that one? How
Yeah.
about School Love Affair? Album has just
Woo.
surpassed 950 million streams on Spotify.
Oh,
I
shoot.
love that people are still jamming those.
That's the
And then
album.
yes, the album. And then the Wings album has surpassed over 240 billion with a B streams on Spotify. The Wings album. Yes, excellent. And then finally, the Dynamite official music video on YouTube has surpassed 1.9 billion with a B views, their first official music video to hit this milestone.
Amazing.
So 1.9 billion views for Dynamite. There you are. OT7.
Good job, guys.
Keep going. By the way, for those of you that are interested in the streaming charting voting aspect of it, YouTube views for official music videos are very important as well. So if you're one of those people who's like, well, I don't, the audio, but on YouTube, I really like to watch the video, that's still good. That still counts for things. So watch the videos.
Now, one thing to keep in mind if you're doing streaming stuff, so a lot of the streaming platforms have like rules, like you only have to listen to the song for 30 seconds or things like that. On the YouTube music videos, you need to watch it all the way to the end, including credits if they exist, in order to get that count. So make sure you let
To
those play.
completion.
I really quickly before we go, we didn't really have a midweek tea for you guys this week, but there was something that we wanted to mention very quickly because Leslie mentioned earlier that she has another Ask AP529 coming up, and this kind of plays into that. So I did want to mention it briefly because this is a subject that we've kind of talked about before and we'll talk about again, I'm sure. But we are always telling you guys to please be wary of things that you read on the internet and things that you're seeing. Remember that we are dealing with those of us, most of us who are in this project, we are dealing with things that are translated from a language that is not our own. And so just skirting around some midweek tea, there's been some issues with some mistranslations happening within the last couple of days. We're not going to go into the details of it, but when that happens, it creates, it can create like miscommunication. It can create like negative feelings. Haters come out of the woodwork and they start saying things that aren't true. And then other people are like, oh my God, did that person really say that? Is that what, and then it's all this, it becomes a whole thing when really 9 times out of 10, it's a translation issue. And so we wanted to remind you guys, don't immediately believe every single clickbaity link for translations. Don't just rely on one source of translation. Go through several. Find trusted translators. There's a lot of them on Twitter who have been doing it for a long time. And maybe that'll be we've talked about compiling a list, Christina, but I think that we've said that like it sometimes changes. So I don't know. It's something we might think about doing in the future for some of the translators that I know a lot of us follow, but find trusted translators who have been doing it for a long time. Don't just click on articles that say, oh, so-and-so said this. Go to the direct source, look it up, and come to your Bangtan friends, if nothing else, and ask.
Yeah. It's good. It's good advice because false narratives can carry a long way and do a lot of damage before somebody finally goes, wait. Is that even correct in the first place?
Yeah.
Right. And then there's you gotta go. Then you gotta work backwards. But it's already all over the place.
Yeah, we do have a page on our website already that lists all of BTS's and the members' official social media accounts. It's a great place to start. We always say that if it doesn't come from an official source, we don't believe it. Even when they're in interviews or doing things like that, again, remember, the stuff is all being translated. So if something doesn't seem right or the wording seems off or you're just not sure if that's correct, it's always good to double check, go to several translations, ask around. Don't just take things at face value,
Especially, and I'm going to throw this in, especially if it goes against stuff they have said for 10 and 11 years.
Yes.
I mean, trust the 10 and 11 years over some clickbaity stuff that exists.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
There's enough content out there, and these two have curated it so beautifully. Go watch it.
Well, and always ask yourself who would benefit from this this quote unquote misquote.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like who benefits from that?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who are the people talking the loudest about it?
And also, it just sucks to be misquoted, doesn't it?
It really does.
It really does,
Imagine
doesn't it?
that.
Yeah.
We're to have like a part of your quote taken out of context.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try to think of what it would be like. I've never experienced that personally.
Right. We've never been misquoted or misunderstood.
Wow. We've never had part of a statement taken fully out of context and spread all over the internet as something different. That's never happened.
Right.
Oh,
I have something. Quinn said if you question something, ask your friends, and if you're going to drop something and you want us to research it, we need the whole URL website. You can't just send us a little bit, because if you want us to research something, we got to know what we're working with. And we had someone just like do a little tiny square, and I'm like, what is this from? When is this from? I don't know. So if you want us to research it, we're up for it. But you got to give us a big enough screenshot where we can see what it is you're looking at, the who, what, where, when, and why.
When you're looking at it,
we get
what
really
website
excited
from.
to seek the truth for things.
I
So
love looking stuff
we
up.
we really love that.
Some of us over here in Army Project 529 are whores for research. So
We're nerds.
you give us a
We're
little
nerds.
nugget to go chasing down, and our nerdy hyperfixation is going to find the fucking answer. But like,
And the best part of it is if one of us can't figure it out, we'll find another nerd and combine forces.
Oh yeah, it's synergy.
Nerds
It's
unite.
synergy.
Linking up like Voltron, nerds
of
everywhere.
nerds that I can ping it.
I
And we'll make a spreadsheet for it. We'll make a spreadsheet for it.
I love
Any
a spreadsheet.
thread,
We are Captain
word,
Bangtan.
and there's a nerd.
What would the components of that be? I mean, obviously
Oh,
Laura.
goodness.
Purple. Purple would have to be one. I'd be the last. Like Army, maybe. I don't know. We need to figure out the components that make up Captain Bangtan. But
There we
anyway.
go.
Sorry.
We'll think of
Just
that.
a little
We'll think of that.
niche Captain Planet cartoon humor from the 80s. Don't mind me. On that note,
What was the toy
Yeah.
where you had to have all the different pieces and all the different, like, I don't know, heroes or whatever, and they all came together and created one thing?
Transformers?
Did they
Voltron.
create one thing?
Probably Voltron.
yeah, there's different.
Transformers.
A lot of things have done that, but I think Voltron was the first one where they had separate things like mechas, and they came together to create one big
Yes.
thing. And then
And
the
I'm
Power
an
Rangers
old school one, so I like the
Power
lions.
Rangers.
The lions that turned
The
into
Power
Voltron.
Rangers.
That's the old school
Okay.
one. The Power
The
Rangers
lions.
is another one. Yeah.
It would be
Power
up
Rangers
in
is another
there.
one, yeah. With
I just
Captain
remember
Planet,
Wonder
it was
Twin,
the
how was
ring.
Activate.
Yeah, it was the
Form
rings of Captain
ice
Planet.
Cube. Form of alignment.
Oh, that's the Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Form of an ice waterfall. Form of a porcupine.
Form of a
You're being
squirrel.
told, Steph, to ask AI what Captain Bangtan would look like.
Okay, I will. I thought of that when she was saying it. I'll ask.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Well, it's not going to get any better than this.
We're gonna get a new series, guys.
On that note,
Yes.
All
thank you
right.
guys so much for joining
Thanks
us
for finding
before
us.
she gets more ideas of what to ask AI for. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you to our wonderful mods, Leslie and Emily, for joining us. And we, as always, we love you guys. And we'll be back here on Sunday on Steph's account for our regularly scheduled Sunday live. Yep. Take care in between now and then. Don't forget about the registration. Keep your eyes peeled for that information for our Moss City meetup for next year. We love you guys.
M's coming. M's coming.
I'm coming.
Yes, she is.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.